Am I the asshole for refusing to make vegan mashed potatoes? So I normally host Thanksgiving, but we do it potluck style. I do the turkey and homemade mashed potatoes for about 40 people. It's a lot. I normally wouldn't have mind, but my brother, since being put of the nest, shows up empty-handed to every damn holiday. He doesn't even buy gifts for Christmas or anything because he's broke. That's fine, but it seems rude to me when everyone brings something, even if it's a bottle of soda or wine. He invited his girlfriend and basically demanded I make part of the mashed potatoes vegan. Normally I wouldn't care, but my brother doesn't do s. So I told him if he wants a special dish for his girlfriend, he can make it. Our older single brother literally does an amazing ham and Brussels sprouts dish, so it's not like my younger brother was taught men can't cook. So I think he can manage vegan mashed potatoes for one. My brother called me AB and is threatening not to come to Thanksgiving now over this, and my mom feels like I should do a compromise. I said okay, and my brother can host it at his apartment with his 4 roommates because he wants to act entitled over mashed potatoes. My mom backtracked when she realized I will not be disrespected and host a meal that I have done for the last 5 years, but my brother still refuses to come. Not the asshole. My brother called me AB and is threatening not to come to Thanksgiving now. Sounds like a real win-win solution to me. Compromise by asking your mom to do the vegan mashed potatoes. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Normally I'd point out how easy it is just to separate some potatoes before you add the dairy stuff, but given the way your brother is acting, sounds like the meal would be much more pleasant without him. Not the asshole. He invited his girlfriend and basically demanded I make part of the mashed potatoes vegan. Normally I wouldn't care, but my brother doesn't do s. So I told him if he wants a special dish for his girlfriend, he can make it. My brother called me AB and is threatening not to come to Thanksgiving now. Oh well, one less dish to wash. What did he think you'd do, cry and beg him to come? So I think he can manage vegan mashed potatoes for one would think. It's just mashed potatoes without milk or butter. Literally just boil potatoes, mash them, and add salt and pepper. Maybe boil the potatoes with some herbs and garlic onion if you're feeling fancy, but it's not that complicated for one person to make. Not the asshole. Your brother should be ashamed for insulting you over a girl. Having said all of that, I think I'm going to make potatoes tonight. My brother still refuses to come. Whelp. Don't threaten me with less work. Mashed potatoes for 40 guests is a lot of mashed potatoes. He could have offered to bring roasted sweet potato mash. But he decided to be a dick. Not the asshole. Would add garlic grated parm to the mashed potatoes this year. Him not coming is a W. Info. Have you ever actually had a conversation with him about how he doesn't contribute to Thanksgiving dinner? Have you asked him to bring things and he refuses? Not the asshole. But it seems like this issue has solved itself. Your brother is a selfish, entitled H. Seems like all he brings to the table is attitude. Let him stay away. The rest of the family will give a better day. Bless your heart. I'm sure Mom will miss you. Don't forget to call her. Not the asshole. You don't owe it to anyone to cook a special portion for a single guest when you have a guest list of 40 people. If your brother really cares so much, he can stop acting like an entitled child and cook some mash. You doing what your brother wants is not how compromise works. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. He doesn't bring anything, except now he wants to bring another mouth to feed, and put specific requests. It would be one thing if he was contributing to the dinner and he made the request. As you said, you probably wouldn't have minded if that were the case. However, his entertainment is not your responsibility. Generally, I'd say it's on the host to accommodate their guests in stuff like this, but considering the numbers, the potluck, his attitude, his history, and how fucking easy it is to make mashed potatoes, not the asshole. Though I do wonder how substitutes for milk and butter would work out. Fuck, now I want mashed potatoes. Never mind the mashed potatoes with or without butter. Why is the default setting for any woman who does not do what a man wants is being called bitch? I really had enough of that word being thrown around for just about anything when you say a no rant over. Not the asshole. Him not coming sounds like a good thing. Gotta wonder if he told his GF he was asked to bring a dish like everyone else does, or if he just told her you won't make anything vegan for her. Not the asshole. Oh no, you will miss out on your brother's entitlement, what an awful shame. Not the asshole. Good. He shouldn't come after calling you that. You should in fact tell him that it doesn't matter if he wants to come because he's not invited anymore. Then I'd go NC and never invite him again. Not the asshole. Sounds like the trash took himself out lol. Not the asshole. Definitely don't make the mashed potatoes, ESP if he doesn't contribute. His GF can bring mashed potatoes she can eat. You certainly didn't do anything for him to call you a bitch. Geese. Based on the title I was leaning towards YTA because vegan butter is cheap and delicious and it would have been a super easy swap, but after hearing about your entitled brother, I say not the asshole. He can try being an adult and contributing if he wants to accommodate her. Not the asshole. Your brother sounds entitled. I'm vegetarian with a severe dairy allergy, so eat a lot of vegan things anyway, and mashed potatoes are literally super easy to make vegan, but you shouldn't be obligated to cater to your brother's rudeness. The best revenge would be to reach out in a super polite and kind way to his girlfriend. She is probably going to be horrified about the drama. 0 foot. I'm sorry, he called you a what? That's extremely disrespectful. You don't need to make accommodations for one person, especially when there's 40 people you're serving in total. Tell him not to come. One less dish that needs to be washed. He's ridiculous. Who the hell wants to eat vegan mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving anyway? Not the asshole. Not the asshole. In my house, you don't get special request permissions for a big dinner unless you are also willing to contribute something. Not the asshole, but maybe make it more clear to your brother that you have no problem with his GF, the fact that she is vegan, or her desire to have some vegan dishes at Thanksgiving. This is all about him growing up and contributing to the family event. I feel like the fact that the dispute finally erupted over the vegan dish is allowing him to reframe it as an anti-vegan issue, when it's not. Not the asshole. In this situation, I think your brother is entitled. Him and his girlfriend can bring a few side dishes, totally normal thing to do. Oh, I'll ask that you leave some the potatoes put aside plain, so she can dress them as she likes. This comes up every holiday. Vegan or vegetable requests seem to create fights. Two people proposing to turn up to a potluck, and neither of them are bringing a dish. Not the asshole. My brother called me AB and is threatening not to come. Withdraw his invitation until such time as he grows up and apologizes. Not the asshole. My brother still refuses to come. And nothing of value is lost. Too bad he's going to miss Thanksgiving. Not the asshole. I would make a special vegan mashed potatoes dish for my brother's girlfriend, but I love my brothers. You're not an asshole, but your family seems dysfunctional. Not the asshole, which is almost always the answer when a story involves making accommodations for a vegan, and that vegan isn't you. Not the asshole. Count your blessings. He sounds like a bum and a demanding, entitled one at that. Why do you care if he is acting childish? He and GF should be planning to bring a couple of vegan dishes, for goodness sake. Who shows up empty-handed, ESP if they eat a restricted diet, unless the host has made a point to say so. Problem solved with your brother not coming.